Maybe it'll let me in this time, who knows? Oh, yep. See? Even the alpha was more finished than this. So, let's go ahead and talk about the open beta of Splitgate 2. There's not much to cover, so I might as well just go ahead and cover the key points. I wasn't able to get much footage or gameplay because the servers broke 3 or 4 times, but let's just share what I found. And I'm going to go ahead and start with the biggest change, the new factions. Now, the first thing I'm going to say regarding the topic is, it's going to make the game a lot more competitive, in my opinion. Each class has their own abilities, their own weapons, their own playstyles, and yeah, teamwork is going to be a factor in this, and that is going to make this game more competitive. And the problem is, each faction has their own individual set of guns, which is probably going to be a nightmare for the balance department. However, the upside is, each type of gun for each type of faction fits really well with the playstyle, even though class rules are a bumbling mess at the moment. And speaking of bumbling mess, the XP system doesn't work, which is an absolute slap in the face to a game where you have a whole bunch of unique weapons that can only be unlocked by grinding XP. The new mode is fun. It functions a lot like Big Team Battle from Halo Infinite, which is one of my favorite modes of all time. However, and this applies to all modes, there is an extreme decrease in portable walls. And there's not really any net gain for this. The winner of a 1v1 is now determined by who has better aim rather than who is more creative in their approaches. Because with these new maps, most of the time you have to actually look for a portable surface rather than just having one readily available for you. And good luck setting up a pair of functional portals while someone's actively chasing you. And in my opinion, less portable surfaces is fatal to the overall pacing of the game. However, this issue can kinda be fixed with the map maker they added, which is actually pretty good UI for something that was released in a beta. It's a relatively easy approach. You can create many things using prefabs that already exist. And there's very few complicated tools to use. All of it is pretty straightforward, tells you exactly what it does, and yeah. It's a nice addition that will probably broaden the impact on the community. The last thing I want to cover is the way they set up the Battle Pass. So the way it works is you earn tickets through challenges that also don't work like the XP system, and then you can spend them on any object on that same page, which I've noticed a lot of newer games doing recently. And while it does seem weird initially, I'm all for it in the long run. It's a way for players to get what they specifically want first, and then get the rest of the things later. The problem is, there's virtually nothing for people who want to play the game for free, which in the transition between Splitgate 1 and 2 will suck for the free-to-play players because mastery skins are removed as of the beta. There's no way to grind for any free skins at the moment. And I mean, while this is unofficial, if this is going to be how the final game is put out, it's going to be a massive hit for the free-to-play side of the player base. While Splitgate 2 may be a heck of a transition, the community just probably needs to let it sit for a little bit. But for the most part, we're going to have to see where the devs take this thing. I mean, it's still a beta, we still have plenty of things to go through. Yes, there's a lot of big changes, but I think over time people are going to get used to it. And in the end, this game has a lot of potential. So that's it for my first thoughts, and I'll see you guys next time.